Welcome to United Taste of America. You're in my hometown today of Charleston, South Carolina. Charleston was one of the original 13 colonies and was actually the 8th state in the Union. South Carolina is famous for a lot of rice dishes because rice was the first cash crop in South Carolina. Many rice dishes are famous here. Rice purlow, she crab soup, and an unusual barbecue sauce, mustard base, that you don't find anywhere else in the country. But the one dish that no one argues about as an iconic dish in South Carolina are shrimp and grits. And uniquely, shrimp and grits are cooked in so many different ways. And today we're at a famous restaurant, 82 Queen, to talk about their very famous barbecued shrimp and grits. I'm here with Chef Lamont Fairby here at 82 Queen, one of the great restaurants in my hometown of Charleston, South Carolina. Thank you for letting us come in today and visit with you.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit today about a classic South Carolina dish, shrimp and grits.
Okay.
And it seems like everywhere I go, everybody makes it a little bit differently.
True.
But yours is really differently because you combine another great South Carolina dish, barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So let's talk a little bit about this dish.
Okay. Well, it's our beautiful shrimp and grits. Has tangy barbecue sauce, sweetness, pairs really well with the sharp cheddar and the creamy grits. Like the acid from the barbecue really helps elevate the entire dish. It's amazing, and I love it. It's one of my favorites.
On a night that you're full, how many of these do you prepare?
On a full night,
Yeah.
25, maybe 40.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's very popular.
It's very
here,
popular.
And then people come here for it's kind of one of your signature dishes.
Definitely.
You know, traditionally, shrimp and grits was poor man's food in a lot of ways. The African influence I've read was mostly rice and shrimp. But when they got to the New World, rice was expensive and corn grits was a little less expensive. Shrimp were pretty free because you could get to the creek and get your cast net and figure that out. But today it's become like an upscale dish in so many restaurants.
Definitely, it's a staple. I mean, people come to Charleston, they expect to have some good shrimp and grits. So, you know, and I'm glad that we came up with this version to give people a little bit of something different. You know, just not the same old gravy, not the same old shrimp velouté. It's something that they can talk about when they go home to their families.
Well, talk a little bit about your background. How long you been an executive sous chef, and a little bit about your background and your culinary journey.
Okay, well, so I've been the executive sous chef here for last year. I'm originally from San Diego, California. Moved around a little bit. Lived in Las Vegas.
Coast
to coast. I feel, honestly, Charleston makes me feel at home because it reminds me of San Diego. So I have the South and the West Coast in one place, which is nice. Grew up there, lived in Las Vegas for a while. After that, moved to Atlanta. Went to high school in Atlanta. Moved back to California, came back to Atlanta to go to culinary school. So I've just been back and forth. But after culinary school, I did an internship out here at the Charleston Place Hotel. Worked at the Charleston Grill. From there, finished culinary school, decided to move back to Charleston. I fell in love with the city, fell in love with the people. Just the fact that culinary and food is just taken so seriously here. It's a great place for a chef to build his foundation.
Yeah, but it's very competitive in this town because every time I turn around, they're opening like 10 new restaurants all the time.
I mean, you need competition.
And yeah, but y'all have been here a long time, which says a lot about this restaurant.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back and see how you prepared this dish.
Okay, let's do it.
So Lamont, that dish looked incredible. So let's see how you put it together.
Okay, easy peasy. So just add a little bit of oil, just lubricate the pan a little bit.
All right.
Gonna add our shrimp.
And these are white shrimp, South Carolina native white shrimp,
Yes.
or roast shrimp, I think they call it.
Yes, they are.
All right, those look amazing.
Thank you. They're gonna even look even better in a second. So.
Yeah.
So basically what I'll do here is just cook the shrimp a little bit.
Okay.
We're gonna end up adding our barbecue sauce, toss that around, let it
Okay.
get
Talk
nice,
a little
let
bit
it get
for
nice
me
and
about the
coated.
barbecue sauce. What's in that? What's the
Okay,
secret?
so basically our barbecue sauce is a bourbon, bacon, brown sugar barbecue sauce.
Bourbon, bacon, brown sugar,
all that
all
good
the
stuff.
basic food groups. I love that.
All the great stuff
That's
that you could
so
possibly
good.
put into a barbecue sauce. We
So
have it right
good.
here.
Perfect.
So we render our bacon. You deglaze the pan with a little bit of bourbon.
Okay.
From there, we just add our layers of flavor from that point.
That's tremendous.
Plenty of black pepper in there. What's barbecue sauce without black pepper?
Yep. So you're going to kind of pink these up,
Uh-huh.
and you don't want to overcook shrimp, right?
Please don't.
Yes.
I feel like that happens often.
Too often, right? Yeah. And then they
doesn't-
come out a little rubbery at that point.
Exactly, exactly. You don't want that.
Right? No.
At least I don't want that.
So we're going to add the barbecue now.
Not too much. Just want enough. Coat everything.
Yep.
All right. Now I'm gonna lower my fire down a little bit.
All right. So we're going to turn it down so it doesn't overcook.
Exactly. That's just gonna sit there for a while.
All right. So where do you get your grits?
Also, we get our grits from Adlu Mills. They're our local company that we get them from. So here we got our stone ground grits, yellow grits, our supper grits, as we call them in the South.
And how do you cook it?
So I cook our grits in a little heavy cream,
Yep.
butter.
Yeah.
What I like to do is add the grits. We let that come to a boil. Then from there, we'll turn the fire off, put some plastic wrap over there, and just let it just steam. That way we don't get anything stuck to the bottom of the pot.
Okay.
You know?
Because if you get it stuck to the bottom, a lot of times that'll give it a burnt flavor.
It'll
that
give it a
you don't
scorched
want,
flavor.
a
Nobody wants the
that
scorched
nobody
flavor
wants.
grits. Nobody wants that at all.
All right.
Okay, but besides that, we have our barbecue sauce. We have our cheddar.
Yep.
We have our bacon and our scallions for garnish.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
So our shrimp is done, nice and coated. We're gonna do a little plating real quick.
So you're going to add these not to be cooked because the bacon's already been cooked.
Exactly.
You're going to add it to the dish after you plate it. Got it.
Exactly.
Okay.
So we take our grits, our little creamy grits right here. Now this is going to be our little placement for our cheese, our bacon, our scallions.
Okay. Made your little crater there.
A little crater. And then we just place the shrimp around.
I like that. I haven't seen it done that way. That is very cool.
We try to do things a little bit different here.
Yes, indeed.
You know, we have the different kind of shrimp and grits. But the barbecue shrimp might as well plate it a little bit different too, right?
I like that. What I really like is you've kind of combined two of the great dishes of the Low Country, shrimp and grits and barbecue together in one dish. It's
In one
really
dish.
kind of neat.
All right. There we are.
All right. And then you're going to add,
Gonna add our cheese,
all right,
bacon, and scallions.
and that's barbecued shrimp and grits,
Yes, it is.
82 Queen, Charleston, South Carolina.
Thank you.
So that's a wrap from my home state of South Carolina. We'll see you next time on United Taste of America.